something that you wouldn't have known about? Well, we had a commercial trade here from the other day. You can see obviously the commercial move that came off this balance area from the day before gave us a big upside pop, and then the overnight session seems to have held on to what looks like a very obvious buy side, sell side level just here. And we're starting to map out what looks like a very, very consistent kind of bracket now, aren't we? We've kind of gone consistently from the low price to the high price, and then if we just add that extension on just a little bit there to bracket it properly, you can see how the trade's setting up, right? Now let's take a look at the dollar inside the dollar market as to this phase here. We talked about the other day that the dollar is very, very simply linked to the twos fives story. So we can obviously look at the twos fives to see exactly what's looking, or the twos tens in fact, to see what's going on in the world of the twos tens. And it's not really a surprise, one would imagine, that we start to see this opportunity. Now let's take a look at the twos fives, because obviously we're wanting to get as close to the decision as we possibly can do during this process, isn't it? We're trying to get as close to a decision as we can get, and there's the twos fives here. If we look at the twos fives, we can already recognize that they already have a steepness. That's the reason why we were selling bonds this morning, of course, because we were getting that weakness in the knob spread. We were talking about the fact that there was definitely somebody working on the front end of the curve. If somebody's working on the front end of the curve, it's probably because they're expecting a hawkish Fed announcement, and a hawkish Fed announcement would have to be Powell, and that's exactly what they've ended up coming up with. So you can see that there wasn't really any other choice but to be a buyer of dollars. There's no value on the short side at any stage, and obviously the upshot from that trade is very, very simple. You can see it, it's visible. So no surprises, guys. That the surprise would have been a Brainard appointment, of course. So no surprises, and hopefully a nice outcome, guys. Hopefully a nice outcome for you guys if you took it.